Hi, this is Dr. Cheek. Hope all's doing well. I'm here to give you a final update on the website preview that you're doing for your final assignment. Here's just a couple of slides that I want to explain what I'm looking for in the website review. So let's talk about the deliverables and the values of each component. I think I tell you the components were 0 for the first page, 50 for the second, and 50 for the third. So let's give an overview. I'm going to give you, there's 100 points available. You make a good effort, you're going to get the 100 points. I want it to be a learning exercise. I want you to enjoy. First of all, the company you choose has got to be in your local area. We've got people in this class from all over the country and some out of the country. Find someone, a small, I don't want it to be a franchise. I don't want it to be a branch office of a big company. I want a small company. I think it's at 100, but let's make it 50. We want someone without a sophisticated. We want someone without a sophisticated website. Someone that's done one, probably doesn't know much about it, and is really going to appreciate what you're doing. The design of this home landing page, because that's really what you're doing. You're telling them that if your website, when they open this website, if this is what they see for the first time, it's going to entice them to come to you. Now, you don't have to contact this person. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Go to the website and look for things about them. I'll get that in a second. The mobile device, but tell me, are you doing it for cell phones? You're doing it Kindles, or what device you're using? But a mobile, because remember, 65% of the people will be looking at this over a mobile device. I think we all do it. We're out and about and we're looking for someplace, we'll pull up on it. Be sure to explain in your report that you're doing it for the mobile sites. Now, understanding the business, what is their uniqueness that drives their business and separate them? I can have 3 lady shops in a row right together, and they all compete in general, but each one has a uniqueness, and that's what they compete on. That's what you need to find. See the uniqueness. Now, tips and places you can go. Look at their about page. Look at their vision statement. Now, one of the things, and we talked a little bit about it, which on this landing site, what you want to do, it's all about the customer. That customer came to your website because they needed something. They had a problem. So what you tell them right up front, you need hardware materials, and you go from store to store, not really sure whether exactly what you need. But if you come to my store, we have a person who will meet with you personally, one-on-one, understand your problem, and give you alternate solutions how to solve them. Then last but not least, you'll never go anyplace else once you and I do business. You want to talk about it, you and I, one-on-one, not our organization, one-on-one. This is what I can do to you. Make it personal. Components of paper, title page, cover, wireframe for your business, a palette for their site. We went over the wireframe. Articulate the importance of each component. Note, these should be labeled components 1 through 3. They may take more than a page for each component. I won't grade on number of pages, but on content, you should determine the length required to get your message across. If you give me 3 pages and it's nothing but fluff, you're going to have a rough time. But if you give me 3 pages and you nail it, that's not a problem. So what we'll do now, we'll look at some of these other things about the page. Title page, the cover sheet, deliverables, the title page. Your name, your university email, tell them Moody College of Business Administration Management Department, and you're doing this course for Management 445 Digital Business. The company's name's its URL, an email address for the owner if you can find it. If you can't, no big deal. Introduction page, you did this project, an assignment for Dr. Cheek's digital business class. Tell the company what you're doing, explain 65%. The number continues to grow, and that let them know mobile traffic can be a significant driver of internet traffic, as well as to your bricks and mortar organization. Because most of these small places are going to have bricks and mortar, and they're just they don't really know how the web works. So you can help show them. Know what you're doing. Just explain it to the company. If you have done the report and put this one in another section, let me know and just tell me I did this is in such and such and such. But if you can be creative in this report, you examine the URLs and what opportunities do you see? So the things you learn from the assignment will give you a unique social media skill. Let people know what you're doing. Put it in your profile on LinkedIn. If you're doing TikTok, do a little video about, hey, this is what we did in this class. Make it enjoyable. Don't get all stressed on this. Make your case for what you've done. Make sure you're proud of it. If you're proud of that final paper, I'll be proud of it too. And that's the question you have to ask yourself. When you finish it and you look at, gee, I'm really proud of it. Okay, the assignment is due by 10/9 at 10 o'clock p.m. Final exam closes on 10/11 at 5 p.m. Here's what I'm going to be grading these, and here's what happens. I'm going to get your grades done probably 10/12. I got to turn them into the registrar's office, but for 10/15. I will get the grades. I'll send you your final average and your letter grade, your total points and your final average and your letter grade. And then I'll post it out there. You can go in and look what your final grade is. And if you have a problem with it, you've got to get to me right away. If I turn it in to the registrar's office and he posts the grade, and look, I can make mistakes. If I made a mistake, we got to go back in. It might take months to get it straightened out. When I send it out, watch for it. If you have any problem, let me know. I hope you've all registered for ProctorU. Finals exams got to be taken on ProctorU. You're not allowed any support material, books, calculators or cell phones. Don't walk away from your computer because there's problems if you do. The content book, this is so important. I want to include it again on the final exam. Don't make me think book. That's what we're really doing. And we don't want that viewer that comes in to have to think. There it is in their face. We have a picture of what the people do, maybe a 3-liner that says, hey, this is your problem, but you don't know how to solve it. Come to us, we'll do it. The A, B, T, and agreement, all the things they're looking for, the problem they have. But they have gone to store and can't get it fixed. Therefore, come to us. Or come to me, and we'll do a one-on-one with you to solve your. And once again, the final exam's got to be taken on ProctorU. I tell you in the last email, I really like the books. If you can't read those bold lines, what I'll do, I'll go in tomorrow, and I'll open the quizzes that you haven't taken yet, so that once you take the test, you'll be able to review them and see the correct answer or the ones you missed. And you should be able, the other quizzes close on 10/2 at 10 o'clock. On 10/3 morning, you'll be able to review those. Last questions. If you've got questions, shoot me an email. I can set up a phone call. I can set up a Zoom meeting. You can send me your questions out, step by step, what your problem is, and I'll be glad to answer those problems or those questions. One final thing, you can't send me your paper and say, Dr. Cheek, would you look at this and make sure I'm on the right track? I'd have to offer that to everybody. That would mean I'd have 30 papers to grade twice. My other class kicks off on, I think, 10/15 and so maybe 10/13. And so I'm still in the process of setting. If you have any questions, please get back to me. I've enjoyed the semester. I know it's been hectic. And hopefully I'll see some of you guys in the next 8-week course in Management 440. Thanks again, and please don't hesitate to contact me. Contact me if you have any questions. Thank you. Stay safe.